Okay, good morning class. How's your day? It is good so far? Okay, that's good to know. But before we're going to start discussing our lesson, is there anyone here who wants to share their talents? Who wants to dance or sing? Come on class, don't be shy. Okay, Mr. Perez. Okay, thank you very much. What a nice song. Please give him an applause. So now class, please listen to me. Our topic for this morning, it is all about the difference between spoken grammar and written grammar. But before we're going to proceed to our lesson, it is very important for you class to know the lesson objectives. So, at the end of the lesson, challenge yourself to identify written and spoken grammar and challenge yourself to compose sentences using the difference of spoken and written grammar. So, there are a lot of differences between spoken and written grammar, which is why it is really important for us to learn English through context instead of just memorizing lots of vocabulary list. So today class, I am going to show you the three differences between spoken with written grammar, and the first one is contraction. It when you connect two words together using an apostrophe. So in here, you are more likely to use in spoken grammar. So for example, I am becomes I'm, you are becomes your, and I would becomes I'd. So, and of course, in sentences, number one, I would love to go there. When you change the sentence into a spoken sentence using contraction, it will becomes I'd love to go there. Is this clear, class? Okay, thank you very much. And another difference in spoken grammar and written grammar is the use of headers and tails. So, headers and tails give information to help the listener understand what we're talking about. So, you might not have this, but for example, in the header, number one is that guy in the fashionable red jumper, is he our new teacher? The tail is he a new teacher, that guy in the fashionable red jumper? So now, the main difference here is that headers come at the start of the sentence, whereas tails come at the end of the sentence. Are you with me, class? Okay, that's good. So last difference of spoken and written grammar is that ellipsis. So ellipsis is something that is typically used in spoken language. So in spoken language, I should say it's when you leave words out of the sentence but the meaning is understood. For example, number one, did you see the match last night? The ellipsis is see the match last night. Number two, are you ready yet? The ellipsis is you ready yet? And the number three is what have you been doing lately? The ellipsis is what you've been doing lately. Okay. So I think it ends here our discussion. I hope you all understand the three differences of spoken and written grammar. So now let's have a short exercise and you will going to identify if it is a spoken grammar or written grammar. So number one, here, it's a tiring sport, squash. Anyone who can answer this? Okay, yes, Mr. Ferrer. Okay, that's correct. Number 2. I am a hardworking person who would love to work at your company. Anyone? Yes, Miss Garcia. Okay, that's good. That's also correct. Number 3. Sorry, been a bit busy this week. Yes, Mr. Tablada. Okay, that's correct. Number 4, or the last number, is here. Kimchi is a traditional Korean dish consisting of fermented vegetables. Okay, Miss Garcia again. Okay, that's also correct. Very good, class. Job well done. But before we dismiss, I will give you an assignment. And you may submit this to me next meeting. So your assignment is you're going to compose 5 sentences of each 3 difference between spoken grammar and written grammar, which is the contraction, ellipses, headers, and tails. Okay, I think alam nyo na lahat, and good job everyone. See you next meeting, and thank you for listening.